Hey there, friends and followers. This week's video brings us around to the monthly market report for the month of May. We'll see what springtime changes have brought around for us as we transition into the summer months. Stay tuned. So yes, as always, welcome back. Now, as we've rolled through the month of May, according to the National Association of Realtors chief economist, home sales and inventory have further trended to levels that we haven't seen since pre-pandemic 2019. Between a handful of sellers still trying to hop on the bandwagon and prices and demand becoming moderated, May's housing data release reveals a major turning point and ultimately what many individuals expect to be the beginning of a market shift. With results not producing like expected from raised interest rates, it seems that inflation has now seeped into nearly every corner of the economy, with prices having risen in the month of May from everything from airline tickets, used cars, to clothing, to even medical services. It's unclear where the economy will take us moving forward, and talks of another half-point rise, which is double the usual rise, is likely to come in late July. With upcoming meetings of the Federal Reserve, two of the newest picks to serve on the board, who happen to be economists and selected specifically by the president, look to really dive in and address the inflation issue head on, and it means to avoid worsening conditions not only for consumers but also home buyers. With that being said, let's take a look at some of the area's numbers here in Ocala. Looking at single-family home sales here in the Ocala, Marion County area, starting of course with closed sales. Now, closed sales we did see up 657 units versus that of April's 645. This still being a 5% decrease of what we saw in May of 2021 at 694 homes closed. Sales volume we did see up just ever so slightly, $229 million worth of sales volume versus April's 228. Average sale price we did see take a bit of a dive, $348,000 average sale price versus April's $354. Median time to contract from going on the market to getting under contract, we've seen extended day in the month of May going to 9 days versus 8 from what we saw there in April. And average list price received on a given home, we did still see that at an even 100% across the board from the transition. Looking over at inventory side of things, pending home sales, we did see down just slightly, 606 pending homes versus April's 640. New listings, however, we did see up 829 new homes for sale versus April's 694. Active inventory, we did also see shoot up 920 units in the month of May versus 738 in the month of April. This, of course, being a 41% increase of what we saw in May 2021, which only held 651 homes active on the market. Good news also is that month supply of inventory number, with the 5.5 being an even benchmark there, we did see come up just ever so slightly, 1.4 month supply of inventory versus April's 1.1. So while it seems steps have been taken in the right direction as far as some of those crucial categories go, this is just the tip of the iceberg as we make that transition into the back half of 2022. Nonetheless, let's take a look at some marketplace news brought to you, of course, by FloridaRealtors.org. First up, a floating mansion or houseboat, if you will, wins against the county and doesn't owe property taxes. Now, the Miami-Dade property appraiser has agreed to drop its fight in an effort to collect property taxes on a famous Miami Beach houseboat earlier this month. The Arc Up 1, which is a state-of-the-art rectangle-shaped houseboat, was found to not be classified as a floating structure and thus not having to fork over a proposed tax amount of some $120,000. The Arc Up 1, owned by a British-born businessman, has earned numerous write-ups in the Miami Herald, Bloomberg, Forbes, and even appeared on Netflix as the world's most amazing vacation rentals. Being labeled as a state-of-the-art, eco-friendly houseboat, the idea is that it could serve as a model for more modest neighborhoods on the water and help ease some of the housing shortage that we are currently experiencing. The rectangle-shaped houseboat features a luxury kitchen, spacious living room, 2 upstairs bedrooms, gym space, and even a patio overlooking the sparkling waters of Biscayne Bay or wherever it happens to roam. In an effort to further that the Arc Up 1 is in fact a boat, the owner pointed out that it is registered with the U.S. Coast Guard and can travel at a speed of 5 knots per hour. The boat's owner even hosted 3 representatives from the property appraiser's office in an effort to show off its nautical capabilities. Using self-locomotion, it's equipped with the necessary equipment for boating, such as required lighting, horns, safety equipment, radios, directional aids, and other various items. Eventually being ruled out during pre-trial dispositions, the property appraiser's office basically agreed that the Arc Up 1 was in fact a boat. Next up, Floridians facing economic pressure from inflation get a double dose to save on freedom starting Friday, July 2nd. By the signing of a tax package back on May 6th at Sam's Club right here in the Ocala area, Governor Ron DeSantis pointed to the impacts of inflation and described Freedom Week as a way that families can afford and have a fun summer. Freedom Week, if you weren't aware, is the second consecutive tax break holiday situated around the 4th of July weekend that allows individuals to save on recreational activities and outdoor gear. An additional perk for homeowners, also starting Friday, a 2-year tax break will start on impact-resistant windows, doors, and garage doors. Now, during Freedom Week, which lasts through July 7th, people will get a sales tax break on various other items, such as tickets for concerts, movies, ball games, and supplies and gears for outdoor activities like fishing rods, bicycle helmets, and grills and kayaks. Lawmakers first approved Freedom Week back in 2021, partially to entice people who were holding back on getting out because of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to the annual tax breaks already in place for disaster preparedness and back to school, Freedom Week gives individuals the opportunity to save on fun stuff. This is a great addition to retailers running their own promotions for savings and deals alongside in an effort to get people out and about. And lastly, smart appliances are proving to be smarter than you think. Now, while you thought you may have had the latest in technology, wait until you see what's next to come. Things like the fridge being able to order groceries or the washing machine being able to call in the repairman, the latest breakthrough in appliances like app-controlled washers and dryers to voice-enabled ranges and artificial intelligence-powered fridges with cameras and touchscreens are in the works, designed to make your life easier. While brands and models will slightly differ, here's a few particular items to look for in the latest up-and-coming appliances. Things like remote control. Being able to control an appliance simply by clicking through your app on your phone or tablet. Or how about integrating a function through voice command over Alexa, Siri, or Google Assistant to accommodate things like prepping meals and sending instructions to a compatible oven, remotely starting, stopping, or delaying dishwasher cycles, or keeping your dryer tumbling. Also, there are real-time notifications. Because these appliances are connected to your Wi-Fi, not only can you communicate with them, but they can communicate with you. If the fridge door is left open or the oven's left on, rest assured you'll know about it. Smart updates and diagnosis will let you know when a part is broke on your appliance and when the repairman will show up with said part to replace. Smart TVs will know when no one is watching and turn off, and smart refrigerators will also give way to touchscreens, which will give you access to your family's dinner calendar or stream music while you prepare. And smart ovens will even be able to read the barcode off of frozen food packages and automatically set the temperature. Well, there you have it, friends. That has been the monthly market report for the month of May. As always, if you guys would like any further clarification or elaboration on anything contained within, drop a comment below, shoot me off a message, as I would love to be your resource for buying, selling, or investing here in the area. As always, slide on over to the page, give it a like and subscribe to stay up to date with great information like this as it's released in the Ocala, Marion County area. As always, thanks for tuning in and checking out the videos, and we'll catch you guys on the next.